Hey everyone, this is a follow-on video from today, posted at 1:30, December the 3rd, where I was outside and I sent two applications into the High Court and Mr. Justice Brian Cregan. I'm going to discuss how I got on. I'm going to discuss where we are with the Supreme Court on the other case and the Court of Appeals. I'm going to discuss who I am. Somebody's asking a few questions. I've never been interviewed, so who am I and why am I doing this? And then I'm going to do the announcement of a book which will be released early in 26 and be given to a free gift to the people that GoFunded me so far. And thanks to everyone that's been liking, following, sharing, commenting. It inspires me, it motivates me and keeps me going. And the link tree is under the bio in TikTok, and then in other videos and other social media platforms is down below. You can GoFund me as well, really appreciate it, or the petition, or just easily just follow me across on different platforms. Okay, so how did I get on? So I filed for a default judgment in default of appearance. Now, slightly different to default in defence, where some people and I got mixed up. But default in appearance, what happens is you have to get, because it's constitutional as well. Now, it's not me asking someone for money. It's, where they didn't turn up, say, okay, right, we'll pay the money, the fine. But this is, it's a default in appearance, and it's a constitutional case. So it does require what's called is a Superior Court Rule 13.2.2, where we have to notify the party 28 days beforehand, telling them that you will be filing for a default judgment in failure for an appearance. And I can tell you that has been issued from today, and we'll see how it goes, whether they'll respond or not. I'm assuming they will respond, but you never know. We'll just see what happens. So on the 8th of December, there is a hearing, which is the start of my hearing, which I'll ask for it to be adjourned for the 30 days to see what happens, obviously. But if they appear in the meantime, that will be a different matter, dealt in a different way, and I'll discuss that when it happens. Okay. So then there's the Superior Court, Supreme Court rule. The Supreme Court has been filed with their books, and we're fully in on time, judgments and appearance from the other party. So that now is ready for review for an appeal from the Supreme Court. So that should come up in the next week or two, it depends, and they'll tell us whether we got to get into stage one where it activates and we're going to a trial. We are also in the Court of Appeals. It is filed, but the books are being filed next week. Now, if for some reason we don't get into the Supreme Court, because I just kept it constitutional, it is just on the breach, which is what I call it, between 28 and 28A, which was the national government ordering the local government. I'm saying that was unconstitutional. I have a good submission, and I can't go into details of the case, but we all know exactly what it's about. So that's all it is in the Supreme Court. The Court of Appeals, there's another element into it that I've added, which I can't discuss either publicly online at the moment yet, but it is something slightly different. So for some strange reason, if it didn't get into the Supreme Court, we still have a very strong chance in the Court of Appeals, because this other thing has to be looked at. And then if that fails, then we can go back to the Supreme Court with that. Now, I know it's a lot of, we're waiting and we're going here, and nothing's going to happen like that. Let's be honest. But the main thing is that it's alive, and there's 3 cases alive, so you can't lose hope. Okay, let things go on in the whatever motor on and that, but once these cases are alive, it all goes back to October the 8th, if any of these cases, and I believe one of them will get over the line. Okay, so we just all have to hang tight, stay strong, and just keep at it. So that's it. So then I'll go into who am I. Is a hard question to answer, especially when I'm speaking to myself, speaking to you. So I'm not being interviewed. So who am I? I'm nobody really special. I'm just a person like all of you. I'm a dad. I'm a tradesman. A concerned citizen. I have been very careful online that I haven't put anything out that I've been aggressive to anybody or attacking anybody or knocking any parties or anything. So what I'm doing here is it is essentially constitutional and a law test. There's nothing else to it. I'm not being aggressive. I'm not I'm just seeing if it works. I'm seeing if the system will respond, if there's a way through it, non-aggressively, being political and being smart about it, and taking it on, because a lot of us want answers, and there's a lot of people out there that are trying different things, but some of them are aggressive, and some of them have gone down the wrong path. So I just thought, look, let's try it. Nothing to lose, do we? And if nobody does it, we'll never know. So that's kind of what it is. Would I run for president again? I don't know. I'd have to have a think about it. Why did I run in the first place? This goes down to the book. It was an inner call. I had decided months beforehand, but I was waiting for my mother's case to get over the line before I announced I ran, and we were told a provisional judgment date for July, before they went on holidays, and I thought it would have been out by then, because obviously I didn't want to run for the president and then have that case. It would look like that I was just doing that for that case, but you can't do that now. So just time ran out, and I ran at the last minute. A lot of people were kind of like, what are you doing? But even I was asking myself, what was I doing? But something inside just told me, look, no, you have to do this. There's, I believe that I could bring something to the table that other people didn't. Did I want to be president? No, is the answer. I felt I had to run for president because I wasn't happy with who was running. So it wasn't about me being, I want to be president. It was more of a film of, look, I can't see people doing what I would do, and I don't think we needed someone that was just playing along with the government, not to be anti-government, but somebody that just oversight and that the government couldn't instruct what to do. So that's why I ran, to be honest with you. And it's kind of the godsend that I did. I got my foot in the door. I'm the only one now at the moment in the country that can bring this case forward because of my application in the High Court, and I was a valid hopeful, is what they call it. So I am the only one that can bring this forward. So I could live with myself not bringing it forward, and not trying it, and letting everyone down. So I'll motor on. I'll keep going until we get an answer. People are saying, "No, you're not," but they have to answer at some stage, And then I'm being very careful of my stance on who I am and what I say and how I treat other people, because I don't want that to be smeared over the result of what I'm doing. So, and I'm going to continue on like that. I think that's the best way, so we can all get a clean answer. Yeah, you usually get a clean answer, regardless of the answer or how it's delivered. These are smart people. You can make it up yourself. You can sense it. So, yeah. If you've any questions, comments, it's kind of difficult to interview yourself, as you can imagine, or if you've ever tried. So if you've any comments, I'll answer them straightforwardly. If you start talking about negative stuff and anti that, I can't answer them. I can't get involved in any of that. I am watching what you're saying. I do understand where a lot of you are coming from, but I can't interact with that type of content. So then there's the book. So it's 2 decades of what I've been studying, but it's the last few months I've kind of come together to put it together, and the book is called Hold the Light. I'll put the book cover up there. It's at the editorial stage at the moment. I can't concentrate. I do little bits and that, but I can't go deep into it. So it will be in 2026. You know, I'm a man of my word, so the book is coming. So I'm going to give that the full version. An unlimited, so it will be version 1 and version 2 and version 3 will be updated because of the content that's in it, and the audio will be going to all the people that have GoFunded me now, and I'm expecting it to come out in a hardback copy, so you'll be all getting a little message and so on from me. But from this point on, December the 3rd, I give it as a free gift for anyone that continues to GoFundMe for €20. The book, I expect, is going to be, with the audio and the unlimited versions, is going to be around €44 retail when it goes. So it's if anybody gives €20 on the GoFundMe, you get the book. If it takes off this GoFundMe and this and so on, I will have to cut the line, but at the moment it's €20 minimum. All right. Okay. So I'll put a screenshot up of the book. I'll keep you up to date with how we get on with any court cases or any updates. And as soon as I know, you'll know. And yeah. And like I said, hold the light, guys. Yeah. We'll get an answer. Whether we like the answer or not, we're going to get an answer. I'm here to get the answer for you. So, all right. Okay. Lots of love. Talk to you soon. Bye.